John, we were talking to Tony this morning. When you look at how this year can work for him, like what's your hope for how this all plays out by late summer?
Yeah, I mean, obviously want him back. It's unfortunate the timing, and I know he talked about that a little bit, but I think do everything that he can to kind of make himself available in the 5 or 6 month time frame that it is right now. Hopefully, it can be a little bit quicker. You never know when guys are rehabbing injuries like that, so want him to just stay focused on. Once you get past the kind of just the bad mood you're in, that he's in, you get past that and the frustration that, okay, you got to do everything you can to kind of get back and help us.
I feel like the first couple of years we've been stuck to kind of talking about injuries with him.
Yeah.
But like when you actually look at the baseball side, what is it that he represents that you would be so eager to get back? Like when you can start to think about baseball again down the road.
Yeah, I mean, just looking back to like a year ago when we signed him, or a little bit over a year ago, it's a guy that is a proven power threat from both sides of the plate that I think is a great fit for our lineup based on how we can make contact, and it just gives you another way to try to win. So I'm doing everything I can to just remember that. Remember the years he had against us in Baltimore, where he is a legit power threat, and that's what we want him to get back to, and just be another complement to our offense.
John, he said that the MRIs did not show the extent of the damage in his shoulder. Just as you remember that process playing out, when did you maybe have a sense, okay, this is really bad and not something he can rehab his way through, or whatever the case may be?
Really, when we talked to him, the plan was, get it checked out after the season was over, after the World Series, and then MRIs can be tricky sometimes. It usually paints a pretty good picture, and then, being someone who's gone through surgeries, not on your shoulder but on your back, you're never 100% sure what it looks like until you get in. And I think that was kind of the case. So the plan was to rest, strengthen, rehab, and then start his normal offseason build-up. And I think it was after, being in touch with him throughout the offseason, making sure he was good, everything kind of checked out, with him and with us. So when it was starting to hit, I believe it was early January, kind of felt it, and then took a couple days talking with him, and then, decided that it wasn't feeling great, and then got it checked out. So really, we didn't think it was going to be this outcome. I don't think anyone thought it was going to be this outcome. And that's the unfortunate part of it.